What's up, everybody? So today I'm going to be watching Madame Web, and I'm already regretting this decision. This was a movie I decided to skip in terms of going to see it at the theater. Usually I don't skip Marvel movies, but this is one I did not want to go see because I felt like I would be sad or pissed off. And I didn't want to waste my money, so here we are. When I watched Morbius, I'll admit, when I saw it in the theater, I wasn't entirely there, in a sense. So I wanted to see if that would enhance my enjoyment of this movie, because it did for Morbius, and I even made a review for it. And then I watched the movie again, and I was like, oh wow, this really sucks. I'm gonna see if I can enjoy this movie. Now, of course, you know, I've got my beverage, which is water. So we'll see how this movie plays out. Oh my god, it's a web.
I like to base my research in science, not legends, Mr.
Just a
Sims.
scientist, in case you didn't know.
Wasted here. Are you okay?
Why I left.
She's trying her best to keep me from working. But I'm not gonna let her do that.
Bro, just have your baby.
I found the spider. Oh, isn't she beautiful? Wow. Incredible, isn't it? Something so small, you have so much power.
Just like my cock. Oh wow.
Searching for that spider for years.
No, we could
Okay,
help
what's with
so
all
many
the zooming
Not interested in
shots?
your starving.
Why does this
My
look like an
rope is
episode of
not
The
as clear as
Office? I'm sorry, what? 2003. Oh wow, it's a Blockbuster Video. Just to remind y'all, it's 2003.
Where's my spider? They took my spider.
They took my spider. Okay, he looks the same age, just with gray hair. This is CW level of bad. I take it back, this movie's great.
Cassie Webb. Thanks for having me.
Wait, so her last name's actually Webb? I thought her name was just Madame Web, like her superhero name. He was able to find these people from his dreams.
And they will try to destroy me. I came from nothing less.
They will try to destroy me.
Not give up.
I enjoy this movie a lot more when this guy's on screen. I don't know, it's just too funny.
I will be recommending that you take a week off. Get some rest. Watch old movies.
Go home and watch Shrek 2. You'll feel better.
Starts at 2, kids see everyone's gone.
Anya Corazon is now moving onto the platform. She's on her own. Julia Cornwall is on the concourse, also alone.
Also alone, how convenient. It's the chokehold every time. Honestly, I'm kind of rooting for the bad guy in this movie, and I don't even know his fucking name. He's just so funny.
It's real. Are you okay, dear?
I think you're tripping balls, madam.
Crane, come on. My mom told me never to talk to strangers, so... Get up.
Bro, you're like 20 years old.
I am so pressing charges.
You're pressing charges for having her kick you off the train?
This woman's trying to abduct us. What? No, that's not... That's...
You all look 25.
Please be kind for removing bags from the empty
So much has happened in just the last couple minutes. I love how they had the guy freak out over the... I don't know, it's just funny.
Okay, enough. Please, don't fight. Enough. No, I was just telling Enough.
I want to know what form of AI wrote this movie.
And I need to think. My dad lives here in New York and my mom lives back in LA, but... We don't need your whole life story.
What a bitch.
That's great. Good. I hope they find his crazy ass. That was insane.
They find his
better lock
crazy
him
ass.
up, right? Okay.
Why do
Anyone
they
who
act like
wants
they
to
already
leave,
know
leave
each other?
right
That's
now.
the weird part.
Okay. Wait.
We should be ahead of them. I went to a lot of trouble to steal you these tools.
To
Use
steal
them
you these
better.
tools.
Anybody else starving?
They just got there and they're acting like they've been stranded for days.
You saved my stepmother, then you were super awkward about it.
It's
That
very specific.
does sound like me. You live in my building.
Yeah, I saw you on
leave your
Pornhub.
junk mail in the
I need to check some things out about all of this.
You can't
I
just
need to check some
leave
things
us
out
here.
about all of
We'll
this.
be okay,
That's
Julia. We don't need...
Oscar level writing.
Don't do dumb things.
Like, watch Madam Web.
I feel like I could fight back if I needed to.
That's what I thought.
That's what I thought.
1 second, cat.
Jeez. This calls a cat.
Spider people. Las Arañas. Have you ever heard of Las Arañas?
This line delivery is so dry.
Just like ceiling guy.
Like ceiling guy.
Juju 3
It's the
dispatch.
ceiling guy.
On scene at 4-star.
That pollute the ocean, and my mom is spending it all on hideous art. So,
I'm trying to like
talk to
these
them on
characters.
So who do you live with?
It ain't
the
working.
housekeeper.
Oh no. What is this music they're playing? You know what? This movie really feels like it's from 2003 in the worst way. Oh my god, it's Chad.
What are you doing?
So their goal was to stay low-key as possible. And now their goal is to go
This isn't
talk
really
to
my
these
style.
dudes.
06
Let's
days
go,
ago.
ceiling guy.
No need to send backup. These are not our missing persons.
Not our missing persons. And he drives a Corvette. I mean, I am rooting for this man. He's got a pirate voice. He can crawl on ceilings. Oh, wow. They're playing Britney Spears. I get that they acknowledge
I'm
that
so
these
sorry.
girls are kind of dumb. But
Get
I think
down.
they should be trying harder to make you
This
like
isn't
them.
what you
And
think.
so
So
far,
you
that's
left
not
us.
working.
Julia!
Stealing guy. Let's go. Hit her with that chokehold. Put them in their place, Madam Web.
Focus on finding those girls.
Cassandra Webb,
Those girls.
daughter of
She,
Actually a pretty nice looking
she didn't really
motel.
cope well after my dad left, and so
There's like no cum
I got
stains
sent
on
to
the
live
wall
with
at
him and
all.
His new family, and I don't.
So we've got about 45 minutes left of this movie, and I've questioned how this movie was even made in the first place, and how Hollywood even allows movies like this to be made, but you know, here we are. It's not even just the boredom, it's just the dialogue and the three spider women that really annoy the shit out of me and aren't that captivating, so... that's... Okay, here we go.
The girls? The girls have powers in the future?
Did you think you could beat
The girls
me?
have powers in the future. I genuinely feel bad for the actresses and actors in this movie.
Right on the sternum, okay? And then you pump, and you want to go like 2 inches down, and you want to keep
hell
a
yeah.
rhythm like a heartbeat, okay? You ready? Okay, begin compressions. Go. Good.
She did the
And
same
wait,
thing in
stop.
50
You don't stop.
Shades.
If you stop, they die.
Julia, you want to take over? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
This movie's like almost 2 hours, and it could easily be an hour and 30 minutes.
My mom.
She was researching spiders just before she died.
So you do.
This feels like a side quest.
You have come back looking for answers.
Just like I said you would.
Back.
Maybe I could write movies for Hollywood.
This is where my mom.
This movie has me thinking, like, it doesn't seem that hard.
To heal the wounds of your past.
That sounds like
Yeah,
literally
brother.
every therapy session.
Your thread did not start when you were born.
Ah, thread. Like webs.
Do you trust me?
She's Madam Web.
I'm so sorry I spent so long being mad at you.
Well, that's nice.
And when you take on the responsibility, great power will come.
was really worried he was going to say great power, great responsibility. That's kind of a dick move. Just steal the ambulance when they're trying to save somebody.
Hack into traffic control.
Hack into traffic control, because that's something you're capable of doing.
What is that?
Ceiling guy, don't you know? Come on, ceiling guy. Why'd he jump right into the ambulance? You'd think with him having the powers of, you know, Spider-Man, he'd be okay. Fuck me, I guess.
Come on. Come on, come on.
You're just like your mother.
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am. This feels like a comic book movie in terms of how bad it is, but at the same time, it just doesn't. I don't know how to describe this movie. It's like it's its own genre. Not the fucking Pepsi side. Death by Pepsi is what I would want on my tombstone. So, did she go blind from a firework? That's where we're going? Damn, her eyes got fucked up.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, she's blind just like in the comics.
Ben said to tell you that the baby's doing really well.
They're gonna name him Spider-Man.
Can we get you anything?
How about some fucking eyesight? Wait, she's in a wheelchair too?
Just give me the cat, please.
Never giving up.
So bad.
Whatever the future holds. We'll be ready. And you know the best thing about the future? It hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, that was one of the worst comic book movies I've ever seen. Well, I don't even know. I don't know what I just watched. It felt like I'm speechless. I'm literally speechless. It's a mix of bad dialogue, really crappy characters that didn't go anywhere. The trailer showed so much action, and you know, these characters being in their Spider-Woman suits. I thought that was the kind of movie we were gonna get, but that did not seem to be the case. That movie was just a giant mess, and they really thought they had something at the end there with Madam Web being like, the best thing about the future is you don't know what's gonna happen. The fact that this movie was even in theaters surprises me. The fact that people got in their cars and drove to go see this movie is just insane to me. You know what? I think if I did see it in the theater, I would have had to go to therapy after, because that was pretty bad. Morbius is now like up here. Morbius is like Oscar worthy now compared to what I just watched. I mean, it was just an absolute train wreck. Sony, just sell the rights back to Marvel. Do yourself a favor. If you make another movie like that, if Kraven ends up being like that, you're done. You gotta tap out, because movies like that can't exist anymore. Comic book movies are beyond that at this point. We can't have any more like Madam Web. So, you know, I actually have to give them props for making a movie that's like that bad. Let me know what you thought of Madam Web if you did see it. If you didn't see it, good on you. Thanks for watching this video. I need to drink some water now. So, yeah. Bye.